Well, hey everybody. It's been another good while since I've filmed anything. It is currently a beautiful February day, and we're gonna go do a little bit of tillage this afternoon. I had to do a little bit, like 4 acres of custom work with this earlier this morning, and we had to adjust the depth because that was corn stalks. Granted, the field I'm going to is also corn stalks. However, it was a field that I had ripped previously, so get it out of the ground a little bit and go see what we can tear up with this rig today. So usually in the spring what we do here is we run over, no matter what, we always run over all of our ground in the fall with this machine behind with the 330. And then in the spring, all the corn stalks that we worked over with this machine, we just plant right into those. So we don't do anything besides do one pass over with this in the fall, and that's all we do on corn stalks. But on the soybean ground that gets planted to corn, we use our field cultivator for all of our rest of our bean stubble that goes to corn. Being that we had ripped this and that this is still hooked on, now that that's dirt has sat for a while and settled, now we can work it all down with this, so then Dad can go in with the planter and then plant right into it in April. So that's the whole goal of doing this. And then I got a couple things to show you guys when you get back to the farm. It appears that someone had a little bit of fun 2 times through here, and it was actually not me, which is surprising, but it was not me actually. This field ripped really nice. So this field all ripped really well. Very more residue than I realized it did. So now we gotta try to level it off so it's actually even plantable. Each tillage pass, when you're running at an angle, the next pass after that you want to go the opposite way. So I was kind of going more southeast really. Now I'm gonna try to go more northeast. So with this angle and try to get over there far enough, set an angle so I'll end up all the way in the corner over there, all the way by the stop sign that you probably can't see. Okay, I think we're gonna want an angle something like that. You know the stalks are healthy when you go to rip a piece of ground and that you can still row every single row of corn stalks that was once standing. Alright, here we go. I don't remember how to do this. So we want heading, mark A, accept, set to current, yes I do. Hit that button so then I can use this little trigger button to gauge my auto steer. Work control on. Hit the button. And lower down the ground. It's so dusty. Good night of living. I can tell you this much though, it sure ain't very smooth. I can give you that. I'm still getting 20-ish acres an hour though. That's pretty good. Oh my window's already dirtying up. I can't even see where I'm going. I can't see the end. It's like an endless tunnel. You can never see the end. Seconds ago that thing was clean. So I'm looking for a couple of things. The first thing obviously is the depth. Make sure I'm not going in too deep. I don't know, I might try to leave it like that for the most part. But I mean, look how far these are just wing wheels. That's just the weight of the wing. They're going down a solid 3 inches into the ground. That might mess up what kind of job this thing's gonna do. But the other thing I'm looking for is to see actually how level the toolbar is. probably really can't tell it on the camera, but it's maybe pitched a little far in the front, but it's windy. I don't even know if you guys can even hear me talk right now. We'll see how this coontail works, but yeah, it's really dry. It's really dry, but I don't think I also want to go any faster than 7 miles an hour either, because otherwise it'll bounce me right out of my spot in the cab here. There we go. We'll try something like that. Yeah, it's dirty. I can actually see better through the camera. The dust cloud looks way smaller than it actually is. I can't see anything at all over here. Horrible. It's horrible. It's rough. It's not smooth. It's not smooth. Not good. I gotta stop at the end and try to clean out the air filter. There's people going all over the place. Got a neighbor going up there in the old Versatile going somewhere. Got another guy, well, he's over, you probably can't see him. Well, let's go see if we can't beat some dust out of this air filter. If I can remember how to do this. Should have taken this into more consideration. This could. It's been a while since I've had to do this. There we go. Well, it's just a plastic shield to make it all look neat, and then it's a bunch of clips here. Like, I mean, I could mostly do these with my hand. Pop all the clips off. This just pulls right up out of here. Put that. And this right here is the filter. So, oh yeah, that's all just dust sitting right on top of that. We're gonna try that. It's not much, but maybe it'll, as long as it can help at all. If not, I'll have to get a ride back to the shop, get the air compressor, and actually blow it up, bring it back. And actually, what you should be doing when that code goes off saying that it's plugged, you're supposed to get a new filter every time, which I think is really stupid. These then filters aren't cheap. I know they're over $100. I think they're more than that, I think. And you're supposed to get a new one after every time they plug up. But we did that for like maybe a year, and then we realized that you really can just keep blowing them out and then just replace them like once a year, because I at least get that code 4 times a year probably. Got an Nature Valley bar. It's quite good. So update, tracks are running fine. Cleared out the air filter. No code been thrown yet. But yeah, it's been going well. Got loaded up on a couple snacks and stuff, so we're good to go. I don't have a whole lot left. It should be done in the next hour-ish or so, or maybe less. And because now I'm starting to finish up this whole big section here, and then all I'll have is just this little area right in here to do. So I do actually want to show you guys something that I was trying to film, but the footage got corrupted. All the way up to here used to be trees. We pushed all that back right in here. Pushed all that was all trees and stuff. Then we got this big pile up here, which is from through this fence line. There was trees all in through here. You can kind of see where the stumps were at one point. And so you can see where all. And look at that. It's dark now, or almost. Basically, almost dark. Basically the same thing. Got the field done. Let's see. How long did it take me? 4 hours and 8 minutes. I'm ready to take off and head back to the shop. I don't think there's nothing special for me to show you guys on the drive back to the shop. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. See, I got the good morning committee. Hey. Alright, well, good morning, everybody. It's the next day, and I mostly just got a couple things to show you guys. I do not think that we're gonna be doing any field work. I don't think today, mostly because it's supposed to snow some tomorrow. And then after the snow, it's not really anything besides rain, like all of next week. The rain will be good because it'll get the salt off the roads. It'll put a lot more moisture back in the ground because we still need moisture out here. It is really dry. I mean, you guys saw how dusty it was yesterday, so it is really dry, and that is something that really needs to be changed. So that's what we're hoping for, get some moisture back in the ground, hopefully quite a bit of moisture back in the ground. So maybe later on in March, maybe we can do a little bit more spring tillage before we really hook on the field cultivator and start working all over all the ground that's going to be getting planted to corn. The first thing is I got these guys. I got these was close to a month ago now. Some hardcore wheels. They're 22 by 12s. They're 2 inches large in diameter and then 2 inches wider than my other wheels, which are 20 by 10s. Now I can show you guys this thing. I've been kind of wanting to show you guys. I wanted to make a build series on this, but yeah. So this, right after I went and got those wheels over there, went and got this. So this is a 2025 Polaris General 1000 XP. It's the ultimate, so it's loaded out to an extent. So in here, it's a little bit dirty now because it got rained on when we were working with it. But so it's got the new Polaris radio screen in here. Yeah, look at that. So the only thing that this thing had was really the radio, and that was about the only special option it had. And then as soon as we got it, we started ordering a bunch of parts for it. So we ordered some rocker guards down here, which is something that I think everyone should have on their side-by-side because you never know when you're gonna need them. And also, the act is a pretty good step too. So, so those are really nice. We put a windshield with a wiper on it, and we also put a heater on it. So it actually, with the windshield, the air kind of can stand still. So even without doors, the heater still can kind of work. And then with the windshield, we spent a little bit extra money, or Dad spent a little bit extra money. I did not spend any extra money. And got the power folding windshield. Yeah, it's also got a backup camera on it. Tells you what gear you're in. You got all kinds of different options here. See if we can get her to fire up here. See, reverse. Pay attention to your surroundings for safety. Let's reverse. It is still in the break-in period, so you gotta go kind of easy on it. This is what we just call our pond project. So back, I don't know, 40 years ago, my grandpa made a pond, a fishing pond, essentially. The farm is right, you can probably see it, it's right around there somewhere. And over the time with field tile and just dirt washing from the neighbor's field in the waterway and into the pond, it's just silted in, and it used to be like 8 or 9 feet deep, and then it eventually got to the point where it was about like 4. Over the fall, my uncles, or my dad's brothers, they were here, and we rented a excavator and a dump cart, or dump truck cart type of thing. It was very odd, and they came, and dug this whole thing out, and then we ended up renting a dozer and dozed up a higher berm here, and just kind of made the bottom of that a lot flatter and push any of the extra soup that was out of the way. This was all used to be grass in here. That dam was like 3 feet shorter than it is now. It's a significant change from what it used to be. That little bump out over here, that never used to be there. This pond got significantly bigger too. It did not used to be near this big, but just digging it out made this look, at least it looks a lot bigger, but I think it's significantly bigger. Dad's had that tractor and the box blade down here. I think this might be his 3rd time doing this. Coming in here and smoothing all this out, because this was some rough, like, I mean, you couldn't even drive anything on it just because it was so rough for one, and for two, there's so much slop, it can't air out to dry. So once it gets so sloppy, you can't do anything with it until it dries out. So we've came down here, I think 3 times, and tried to level it off, dig down, level different areas, and then come back after a little while, after the whatever's still muddy dries out, and then retry to do stuff with it. But honestly, I mean, it's all loose dirt now, very fertile soil. You could probably grow like 400 bushel corn on here if you wanted to.